Hey vets, how's it going? Markel here, back with another video. And in this video, I want to talk to you veterans who are currently living overseas. You may be married, you may be living with your living girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever the case may be. You may be just roommates with someone, okay? Every couple of months, I'll get a comment like this and I'll respond to it. And the people are very shocked because their veteran spouse or boyfriend or whatever it is, or girlfriend, never really explained to them what to do, what their illnesses are, who to contact in case of an emergency. And it's like, dude, how you all getting married or living together and you don't tell the person you with anything about you or who to contact in case something goes wrong or what they should do if you end up in a hospital and you're unconscious and so on and so forth. So this is just a video, man, to let some of you guys know that in situations like that, it is a burden, and I mean a huge burden on your person, the spouse or whoever it may be that you're leaving, to try to figure all these things out because you never explain anything to them, right? You know, if nothing else, introduce them to your family so they at least have a point of contact who can maybe navigate them through whatever it is they need to do. Especially if you're in a country where they don't even speak English, like here in Colombia. I would think, you know, you would let someone know, hey, here's my mom or my dad or my brother or my sister's phone number in case something happens to me. You can contact them and they would know what to do from that point. Or, you know, I have this insurance. Hey, something happens to me. Here's a number you need to call to get the ball rolling, whatever the case may be. But there's too many times people travel overseas. They don't have life insurance. They don't even know what the process is when you don't have life insurance or what the significant other they're leaving behind needs to do. There's just too many times I get these types of questions after the fact, and it's like, okay, well, what can I do? Who do I call at the VA? I'm like, well, where are you? I'm in the Philippines, or I'm in Thailand, or I'm in the Dominican Republic, and it's like, nothing the VA is gonna do. You're pretty much on your own. And then my next question to them is, well, did they have life insurance? No. They thought the VA was gonna take care of it. No, they are not. No, not when you're overseas. They are not. And it's just too many times I see people caught in these predicaments and they don't know. Or they go overseas, you know, stuff they've been getting for free in the States, they're not service connected for. They go over to another country and they expect it to be the same way. Free. It is not. It is not. You know, it's upon the veteran when you leave the United States to understand what you are entitled to and not entitled to when you leave and you live in another country. You are taking responsibility for your own health care, for everything else, medicine, prosthetics. If you're not service connected for those things, you're taking on that responsibility. Where in the States with a certain percentage, you don't have to worry about it. You know, everything always looks better on video until you get to the place and then you realize I can't do this. This was a mistake. This is just somewhere for me to come visit. This is not somewhere for me to come and live. You know, the point of this video, man, is talk to your spouse, for those of you who are married. Talk to your significant others, for those of you who have live-in situations. And for those of you who are single, hopefully you got somebody you can confide in and trust. Because if something happens to you and you don't have like no information in your wallet, no emergency contacts, no nothing, then you're leaving it up to the people there to try to make the best decision for you. This is the one way you can speak for yourself or have somebody who knows you speak for you and they can say exactly what you want. You want to be cremated and just thrown out there like my man, loving freedom in the wind in the desert? Well, people know that, okay? There's no ambiguity there. But once you put yourself in somebody else's hand, they don't know what you want. They don't know what your last wishes are. They don't know anything about you when you're living in another country and you don't have power of attorney that gives somebody else to say, hey, this is what he wants, or you don't have a living will or any of these things, right? It is upon the veteran. So you're gonna take the responsibility to leave the US, go somewhere and be on your own, cool. No problem with that. I'm doing that myself. But you need to let people know in case something happens, or God forbid, you move on past this life, what they need to do instead of leaving all this stress on this person that you left behind and your family to try to figure out how to get you back. If you wanted to go back, these are things that needs to be handled now while you're here. You can speak clearly. You can tell everybody what your wishes are. Now, with that being said, hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.